This is Real Nollywood.
You're welcome to Real Nollywood. You're welcome to Real Nollywood. Alright, it's good to have you watch another interesting edition of your most exciting movie program on television, Real Nollywood. My name is Colin Stalker, and the celebration continues. I must say, celebration is in the air, but I'll come to that. But you know, we've got striking segments where we share the excitement that is coming down the motion picture industry in Nigeria for you, such as True Nollywood Story, Knowledge is Just Gisting, making of blockbuster films, and current events that is ongoing in the industry. Not forgetting Nolly Carpet Retro and Moment. You see, it's a totality of what goes around the motion picture industry in Nigeria and the diaspora. All right, I'm talking about celebration in the air. In the spirit of the celebration of the 10th anniversary for the African Movie Academy Award, recently a charity ball was held in honor of the African cinema. It took place at the Oriental Hotel, Victoria Island here in Lagos. Well, yours sincerely was there to catch the sights and sound of what went down. And it's important to feast your eye on this because African Movie Academy Awards have come to celebrate the African cinema. But that's not all what it's all about. It's all about raising young filmmakers to become great filmmakers someday. And they're paying enough attention to that. So it's the charity ball. Let's check it out and I'll be right back. Wonderful opening here for the African Movie Academy Award, and I want to say the celebration for the 10th anniversary is still on, and tonight will be another great night in the history of the African Movie Academy Awards. And I want to say it's going to be a charity ball in celebration of the motion picture industry in Africa, and all will be gathering here tonight to celebrate the great award that have lasted for the past 10 years. And tonight is going to also be remarkable because journalists who have supported this cause will also be honored. My name is Colin Stalker, standing in for Galaxy TV, and on the red carpet today we will see fashionistas and people who understand what the motion picture industry is all about. Stay with us. Amazing.
Thank you.
What are you wearing tonight?
I don't know. My stylist just bought it and gave me to wear. My stylist. Yes.
Quite frankly, I don't know. I put this together by myself.
She's wearing MME set.
Oh, perfect.
These comedians. We have artists such as the Ebeleke sisters, Frank Robusta, and of course, Gusto and Frank Edwards. They will be on this stage tonight. I can hear some of you saying, why gospel though? Why didn't we call Wizkid or Pato Rankin and let's come and have a dance? It's pretty simple. We're thanking God tonight. It's a celebration. We're thanking God for everything He has done for us because 10 years is not been easy.
Today, we're trying to unfold those crumbs that people don't expect because majority of us out there keep looking at AMAA Award. But in our calendar, we have rundown of projects we do. There's no doubt about it. And I can tell you, immediately we open up with AMAA Award proper, which it's our normal African Movie Academy Awards. The next thing is to start the backing ups. And the backing ups is what we are going to see tonight. Tonight we want to unveil one of our projects we call Film in the Box. It has to do with training, workshop, and of course, short films.
we've counted the 10 years. We're looking forward to the 11th year. But today is it's like crowning the 10 years, like you rightly said, of our existence as African Movie Academy Award. We're having the charity board today. And also to raise money for the Film in a Box, to train the young filmmakers across Africa. We've done it in several other African countries. We've done it in Malawi, we've done it in Zambia, in Zimbabwe, in Kenya, and we're bringing it home, at least to give to our people.
My friend go keep person where you pay for back. Number one, now wait. The guy said he shader. People where they come here, I know how they do, I know they pretend. Oh boy. The guy says see, he shader. Now when the thing don't reach number 10, he no say lecturer don't tell him friend to come up for the seat. Lecturer and I sit down for a friend seat, they look the hall. My guy they kick lecturer. Oh boy. Dude now. Time they go, I pay you. It's the way they do. Tomorrow day. Before we know it, the one that said the guy need the answer. Now he's making confront the guy face to face. Oh but no. Now you ask the lecturer, sir, should we do number?
It's 10 years. It just feels like yesterday. How does it feel?
It feels good. I'm really proud of the organizers. I think that Peace is doing a great job by promoting African film. It's really wonderful. I'm glad to be part of this. I'm glad to be here, and I wish her all the best.
What is brilliant about tonight is also the charity ball. What are you expecting?
I'm expecting the best. I'm going to have fun. And I want to say that I want to believe that the people who are invited will do what they're supposed to do. The idea is to support the needy. And I think the people that have been invited will do just that. I'm going to lend my own support in my own little way. But I think the people who should do the big thing should do the big thing.
But I tell people, HIV come, we defeat her. Bird flu come, we defeat her. No, HIV don't, if you carry her, now you carry her. Now you go meet her. So it's there. Bird flu come, we kill her. Asa fever came, we fever her. Now, Ebola, it will come, it will go. Forget it. But if you carry her, hold on. But it will come and it will go. Before now, if you go to Oshodi, the way we enter buses in Lagos, Oshodi, kilo. I was in Oshodi on Friday. Bus shout, Oshodi. And people they say, enter the bus now. Enter now. Don't touch, enter the bus now. Now we enter buses like this now in Lagos. For fear.
Well, I'm following more. I have a new COO for AMAA. I'm going into the training and filmmaking as CEO of the AFA. So I have somebody now running the AMAA Awards on a day-to-day basis, and I will work on training and growing the new generation of African filmmakers.
To our charity gala night, but mainly a thanksgiving to the Father Almighty that created everything that surrounds us. When we were trying to do this evening, people were saying, please, if we do Davido and other people, plenty of people will come to this thing. I said, sometimes it's not about the fun, but it's to recognize the Creator who has created us and made everything possible in our lives.
Knowledgeist, just gisting. Zulu Films and The Incubator presents the press screening of their latest telenovela, or Assets, a sequel to Heaven's Gate. This took place recently at the Zenith Chinese restaurant, Surulere, Lagos.
Can you imagine? That was how my husband was wrongfully convicted in prison, and within 7 days he was killed by those criminals that keep parading themselves all over. What did I get in return? I got pain and I got punishment.
Starring Shehu Arinze, Tokme Tedela, Monalisa Chinda, Zigzulu Kafo, Beverly Naya, and more.
Oasis is produced in collaboration with the Incubator. I am the producer, and naturally the executive producer is Pastor Idowu Iluyomade, who is the head pastor, and then the regional pastor, Redeemed Christian Church of God. So here, we celebrate God and we celebrate humanity. There's no question about it. But what you're about to see is not a churchy kind of drama. It is just a drama. It's just that within it, there's a message on how to live and how to do things right. That's what Oasis is about.
I think we should also step up gear. We need to maintain this tempo. You said something about Telemundo. What Telemundo does to everybody, yes, they put the Mexican soap and they put the language, but one thing that really drives everybody is to see Telemundo is that they see things that they can relate with, and the production values are very, very high. Take it or leave it, the production values are very high. So, at Zulu Films and every other producer who wishes to, please let's step up our game.
Oasis is a step in the right direction because it has a distinct character. It's a narrative series. I don't think it's done before, really, like we're doing it now. The narrative style will drive it, and Nigerians will know that this is different both in character and in professional, accomplishment. No question about it.
I thought Paris was very inspiring. Through everything that she went through, she managed to find herself again and find the love that she once had for God. So I think that alone should inspire each and every one of us. No matter what we go through, we should hold on to God because we can't actually achieve anything without it. So in that respect, I hope that when you guys watch it, you'll feel inspired by what you've seen and become better Christians as a result.
Well, I think it's a good start. I must say, I think it's a good start. When I read the scripts, I've read a couple of scripts. I've read quite a bit of scripts in my life, quite a lot, from this side of the divide. And when I saw the script, I thought it was pretty good, and I wanted to be a part of it. So I'm sure by the time it hits the airwaves, it's going to be something people want to watch out for and would mark their times to go home to go see.
Beautiful girl, brilliant. She has the first, Monica, and Kayla, the campus queen, and the others.
I've started seeing me coming, number one on the playlist. Everybody tell me say, now you, now you, now you. I'll be singing, I'll be drumming. Everybody get it happy. Beverly Records. Everybody tell me say, now you, now you, now you.
So between two of us now, we need buy something.
I beg, I'm no kidnap us.
Amazing actor.
All right. I'm great, actually. How are you?
I'm fine. You're looking dap.
Thank you very much.
Let's not go into details anyway.
No details. It's fine.
I'm learning from him now.
Alright. Yeah, you guys are taking your chances here with me.
Yes, we are.
We're taking our chances with you. Nice one.
Would you be my lover? You know who say no other, no matter.
I knew her as a theater arts student, as a thespian at the University of Calabar, and I saw something. Then she was way my junior in school, and it's amazing that she's turned out to be such a grown woman today.
Great story. Like, I'm a big fan of, storyline. You know, like I said, I'm not really particular about technicalities in movies or camera movement. I want to know what the story is about. This is a movie about a guy or about a girl, about what? That's what I'm about. And I've heard a lot about this movie right from Toronto. So I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yes, I do. Blessing is one of the very few filmmakers we have who understand the art of movie making and who want to take the industry to the next level. I'm so heartbroken. God will not allow temptation beyond your tolerance. When this wears off,
Alright, what you just saw is Knowledge's retro and moment. Wonderful time out for us here on Real Nollywood. But coming up next on the program, it's True Nollywood Story, my favorite, yeah. On True Nollywood Story today, we have an amazing filmmaker. I call him a filmmaker because I find it a little bit difficult to break down what he does. So in you just with filmmaker because he's a scriptwriter, he's a director, he's a producer. See, he's a filmmaker. All the way from Ghana is DZAKPOSU. He's been in Nigeria doing great works, but what is interesting is his story. So on True Nollywood Story today, we will hear from him what he has been up to in the industry and how he has contributed his own quarter, not only to the Ghanaian film industry, but also to the Nigerian film industry and international film community at large. DZAKPOSU on True Nollywood Story.
We kept searching for a time and a season when we will have enough resources and the wherewithal in order to do a film until the opportunity came in 1992.
Surge of wonderful African films from all over the continent.
When I talk about acting to my students,